ਏਕੰਕਾਰ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਦਾ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦ ਸਚ ਹੋਏ। Waheguru ji ki fateh, Vigana Vinashana soy. Welcome to another episode of Nanak Prakash Granth in English. In this episode we will be doing Uttaraardh 2.36, Kandahar, Yaarvali, Khatri, Shah, Sharaf, Maan. Do the Simran of the feet of Shri Guru Ji and look for your real form every day. You will feel a sahaj and joy. You will be saved from the blind well of the world. Shri Bala Sundarvaj. Shri Guru Angad Dev Ji listened to the pleasant katha of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Bhai Shahzada Ji and his family settled near the Afghanistan and Pakistan border, while his brother Bhai Razada Ji stayed with a Guru Kar to do Kirtan. Their descendants still do Kirtan in the Guru's Darbar. Some have been blessed with the Khande ki Paul. The compassionate one then went to Kandahar. A Mughal named Yaarvali lived there. The Bhagwant went to meet him. Yaarvali asked Guruji, "Tell me, what is your name?" Guruji responded, "My name is Nanak Nirankari." Yaarvali said, "What does your name mean?" Guruji said, "I am a man of Khuda." Yaarvali asked, "Who is your Peer?" Guruji said, "The one Khuda is my Peer. There is no other Peer of mine. The whole world is my murid. The whole world is his murid, follower." Yaarvali heard this and was blessed. He was in bliss. He placed his head on Guruji's feet and said, "You are Khuda in a human body. Destroy the pain of being born and dying for me. I will follow you. You are my Peer now. I am your murid from now on." Guruji said, "What is your name? Why do you want to be my murid?" Yaarvali said, My name is Yaarvali. I want to be your murid because I want mukti." Seeing his faith, Guruji gave him wisdom to bless him. He stayed with him for one night. Guruji guided him with wisdom and gave him gyan all night long to achieve Brahm Gyan. Guruji then got ready to leave the next day. Yaarvali bowed to him. He was blessed in one night. He became detached to the world. He lost his senses and only heard the Naam. He became a mastana for the Naam of Khuda. He couldn't see or hear anything else in the world. He was one with the One. Guruji gave him hope and left. Guruji then met a Khatri. There was a lot of snow there. The Khatri was breaking the snow to make water. He wanted to bathe in the melted water. To bless him, Guruji came to him. The Khatri had good karma. Guruji asked him, "What is your Varan? What is your name?" "You are trying to bathe in the bitter cold." There are 3 reasons for a person to bathe: to do Simran, for other people, to eat food. Guruji noticed that the Khatri was bathing because he was preparing to sit in Simran. When the Khatri finished his bath, he came out of the small pool of cold water and did the darshan of Guruji. His doubts were all destroyed. His mind was pure. He bowed to Guruji. He saw Guruji as a saint. He understood Guruji's glory. He folded his hands and said, "I wanted to meet a saint from a very long time. I met you and now I have faith. There is love in my mind after doing your darshan. I can feel it. I received the reward of my good deeds. You, the complete saint, have come to me." The Gunkhani saw the person's love and gave him the wisdom of bhakti in his heart. He completed his effort. The love of Prabhu Simran arose in his heart. He asked Guruji to come to his home. He made him eat food and kept Guruji for 3 days. Now listen to Yaarvali's katha. Yaarvali had a friend named Sheikh Sharaf. They both knew each other well and often spoke of Gyan. After Shri Guruji met Yaarvali and left, Sheikh Sharaf came to Yaarvali's home. He saw Yaarvali in a mastana form. His eyes were intoxicated with love of Khuda. Sheikh Sharaf asked Yaarvali, "How did you become a Divana? You seem to have forgotten the tasks of the world. I saw you just yesterday, and today you are something else. I have never seen you in so much bliss and peace. Who did you meet? Who did this to you?" Yaarvali said to his friend, "I am the murid of the One. The Fakir Peer is Khuda. His darshan has done this to me. I am intoxicated with bliss after meeting him. He looked upon me with compassion. He gave me gyan and took my attachment away. The Sheikh said, "Where did the fakir go? Show me where he went. I want to be like you." Yaarvali said, "Think of him with love. He will come to you himself." Sheikh Sharaf was determined. He sat down where he was. He sat down in Yaarvali's home and said, "When he comes, only then will I get up." He used to only come for a little while, but today he didn't go home. He wanted to see Guruji. 4 days passed. Shri Guruji then came with compassion. Yaarvali saw Guruji coming towards his home. He got up with love. He bowed to Guruji's lotus feet. He had him sit in his home. Sheikh Sharaf spoke. "Why are you wearing a kafni?" Guruji said, "This kafni is the fear of Khuda. I am dead while being alive. Recognize the Khuda which gives bliss. The ones who drown, their bodies float in the water. The body does not drown again, whether in the river or the ocean. They always float. That is how the dead living are. They are not affected by the pain of death. They don't care for others to know them. Become the dust of everyone's feet." Sharaf asked, "What is the godri, the cloak of fakirs? What is the karma of the bairagi?" Guruji said, "I will tell you. The pin to make the godri is the santokh, contentment. The thread is the sangat of the elder saints. The sewing is to accept the Brahm as the only existence. Let go of your ego and put it around your neck. You won't be afraid of the winter frost of the jums then. The person will be a bairagi without any faults who is not attached to the Maya. See the one Khuda in all. Don't let the vices come into the mind. Let go of the bounds. Remain boundless. The saints call him a bairagi." Sharaf became humble. He bowed his head and did not lift it up. He said, "I am your murid. You are my peer of peers. I don't see a master like you, even if I look throughout the world." Guruji raised his head and said, "Let go of any pride. Do the Simran of Satnam with love. The Khuda will look upon you with compassion." When Guruji touched Sharaf's head with his hand, the love of the Naam came into his heart. Guruji said, "Go to your home. Keep Khuda's bandagi in your heart forever." The Sheikh folded his hands and said, "When will you give me your darshan again?" Guruji said, "Remember me in your heart with love. This is my darshan. If you wish to see me, then go to Pai Shahzada ji in Khurma. He is the son of Pai Mardana ji and is a Gyani. You can do his darshan. He is wise. It is like doing my darshan. You will be rewarded by doing his darshan in the same way as doing my darshan." Sharaf obeyed Guruji's command and went to his home. He went with love. When Guruji was ready to leave, Yaarvali bowed to Guruji's feet and said, "When will you come to meet me again? Take me with you. I can't be separated from you." Shri Guruji said, "Meeting me is as of such. Let go of your ego. Understand that you must stay here. This is my command." Guruji, the compassionate one, then left Kandahar and went to another village. Guruji met a Pathan who saw the Prabhu and said, "Where are you from and who are you? Why are you sitting here? Do you have a task with someone? Tell me the truth." The giver of joy said, "We are the people of Khuda. I have a task with a person. I will meet him and leave." The Khan said, "Who is the person you have some work with?" Guruji said, "He is of the Khatri caste. His father was Khan Chand. His name is Maan Chand. I have a task with him." The Khan said, "His home is in my village. You can go to his home and meet him. Why are you sitting in the ruins? Your personality is very nice. I can see that." Shri Guruji said, "I won't go to his home. He will come to meet me here." The Khan heard this and went to the village. He gave the Khatri the news. "There are 2 fakirs sitting outside of the village, under a tree. When I asked them why they are here, they said we have some work with a Maan Chand Khatri. I told them that I would take them there, but they didn't want to come into the village. You should go and see them." Maan Chand said, "I don't know anyone like that. I don't know any fakir. I've never met them before." The Khan said, "Go and see them. There's no fault in seeing a sadhu." Maan Chand thought about this and picked up 2 sairs of dry fruits. Where Shri Guruji, the Gunkhani, was sitting, the fortunate one, Maan Chand came there. He folded his hands and bowed. He sat down as he placed the dry fruits in front of Guruji. Shri Guruji spoke sweet and soft words. Maan Chand, are you well? Maan Chand was surprised and said, Since when have you known me? I have never met you before, nor do I recognize you. From which land are you from, and what is your name? What task do you have with me? Please tell me. Guruji said, I am from the land of Begumpura, the place of no sorrow. My form is the Ekankar. My name is Nanak Nirankari. This is Bala. Maan Chand heard this and said, There is no place like that in this world. You speak differently, things which I don't understand. I can't tell what your form is. I am surprised to see you. Guruji said, There is all the joy in my words. My good words can't be understood by the worldly people. It's good that you don't see these things in the world. This world is an illusion. It's a myth. It is of no use. The people of the world hold on to the world and remain indulged in it. My land is really high. If someone knows of it, they are not in pain again. When you hear of that place, Maya, everything that is within the senses of the Man and Buddhi, along with Gyan-Indris, and attachment runs away. What is away from Man, Buddhi, and the Indris, that is the Parmeshwar Brahm. If you earn this, it will be with you. That place is in the Parlok. There is no worry, sorrow, or pain there. Whoever earns this is wise. After saying this, Guruji uttered a shabad which gave Gyan to Maan Chand along with the highest status. Tilang, Mahalla Pehla, Karduja, Iko Ankar, Sadgur Prasad. The one who created the world watches it. What more can I say, O brother? He himself knows, and he himself does everything, who laid out the garden of the world. Savor the Raisa, the royal story, the Raisa of the beloved Lord, which brings an everlasting bliss. Rahau. She who does not enjoy the love of her husband, Lord, shall come to regret and repent in the world. In the end, she wrings her hands and bangs her head when the night of her life passes away. Nothing comes from regret. Nothing is achieved. When the game is already finished, when life is over, she shall have the opportunity to enjoy her beloved only when her turn comes again. The good brides who have attained her husband, Lord, they are so much better than I am. I have none of their merits or virtues. Whom should I blame? The sisters who have enjoyed their husband, Lord, I shall go and ask them. I will touch their feet and ask them to show me the path. Understand the hukam of his command, and, O Nanak, apply the fear of God as her sandalwood oil. The charms of her beloved with her virtue, and so obtains him. She charms her beloved with her virtue, and so obtains him. She who connects with her beloved from the heart remains united with him. This is truly called union. As much as she may long for him, she shall not meet him through mere words. As metal melts into metal again, so does conscious melt into conscious. By the Guru's grace, the understanding is obtained. The one can experience the feeling. There may be an orchard of betel nut trees, which is used for medicines and other expensive things in the garden, but the donkey does not appreciate its value. If someone savors a fragrance, then he can recognize its flower. The one drinks the undrinkable. O Nanak, their doubts are destroyed. They spontaneously become one and achieve the immortal status. Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji, page 724 to 725. Maan Chand heard the Shabad and spoke in bliss. The Jeev in this world, how can he be blessed? Guruji said, the Jeev can be blessed if he remembers the Kartar with every breath. Without the Naam, no one can be blessed. Maan Chand asked with love, O Prabhuji, tell me how I can do Simran all the time. I don't want to forget him ever. Guruji said, don't doubt this. If someone is hungry or naked, don't keep a doubt. Don't worry. Just don't forget the Naam. When Maan Chand heard this, he fell at Guruji's feet. Guruji held a stick. He gave that stick to Maan Chand. Maan Chand took that stick and put it to his head. As soon as the stick touched his head, the pain of being born and dying all went away. He experienced a deep and unlimited bliss. He became a mardana in love. He became a complete Brahmgyani. He became a great being. He folded his hands and said, "O Master, the stick is great. It gave me mukti. I know this now." It was like being woken up from a very scary nightmare. Guruji said, "The troubles of the world. Listen, Manchand, my friend. The stick is touched with the Naam. Touching the Naam, it makes one mukt. The ways of being born and dying were destroyed. In this way, Manchand was blessed." Guruji then travelled on. That is the end of the chapter. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.